What's good? I'm gonna give you 3 big secrets to help you break more ankles tonight. Now, I know everyone wants to break ankles. You make the highlight tapes, you put it on social media, it's awesome. I love it too, right? But there's a few things you can do today that will help you break more ankles without actually practicing your dribbling a bunch more. So the very first secret that you gotta add right now is creating contact. You'll notice, go ahead and search up video highlights of NBA's best ankle breakers or whatever it is. You'll notice that in most of them, or in at least a lot of them, there is a ton of contact that's created by the offensive player, right? Think about that iconic Michael Jordan pullback, game winner against the Utah Jazz. It all starts with a little bit of a push on the hip that he gets to pull back into his jumper, right? So think about creating contact early in your movement, and because of that, a lot of times what happens is it puts the defender out of balance, and then that's where the ankle breaker can occur. So don't be afraid to use your offhand bump. Don't be afraid to use an offhand chop of the arm. Don't be afraid to lean in with your shoulder and a little bit of contact before you do your separation move, because if you add just a little bit of contact on the front end, it maximizes the move on the back end. So secret number 1, don't be afraid, initiate a little bit of contact. All right, secret hack number 2 is what I call a simple setup, or a PJF, if you can remember it that way. And PJF stands for pump, jab, or fake. Most of the time, if you can add one of those things, a pump fake, a jab step, or a pass fake, before you do your dribble move, it can result in an ankle breaker. Because the whole idea is you're using one of those 3 super simple front end actions to get the defender sliding out of the position. So think about it like this. If I want to hit a crossover going back to the middle, let's say I catch a pass. If I throw a pass fake this direction first, it's going to cause my defender to slide slightly. And then now if I throw the ball and cross over going the opposite, they're going to be sliding out of position. And that's a lot of times when they're going to have to kind of try to, adjust on the fly. And that's when they get their ankles broke. So think about a very simple action. Every time you catch the ball, it can be a pump. Every time you catch the ball, it can be a jab. Every time you catch the ball, it can be a fake. If you do one of those 3 things before your initial drive or your initial ball handle attack, you're gonna get big time results, and a lot of times collect more ankles because of it. Because when the defender's out of position, that's when good stuff happens. All right, the next secret hack is what I call sell the eyes. Now the eyes are the story that the defender reads. Let me say that again. Your eyes are the story that the defender reads. So you can set up moves and make them 5 times more powerful just by adding your eye movement. Like let's say I'm gonna hit like a big hang crossover right to left here. If I hit a hang crossover, my eyes are here, it's not near as effective as if I'm getting ready to throw a hang crossover and I throw my eyes this direction because it looks like I'm going that way, right? And so essentially what you want to think about is anytime you're hitting any sort of setup move, you want your eyes to sell the move before the actual move happens, right? Think about it like it's the marketing for the moves, essentially. So no matter what you're doing, you can use your eyes to sell it because the defender's always gonna read, and that's kind of the cues that they're trying to do. So think about, if I'm doing a pop stop, meaning I'm acting like I'm gonna drive, but I'm gonna raise up into a jump stop. I'm selling my eyes down, and then they're snapping up to the rim because it looks like I'm driving when my eyes go down, right? So use your eyes, play with it, and add it to your training. No matter what drill you're doing to work on your ball handling, really think about eyes, even if there's no defender there, because that's the reps that you're gonna need to be able to do it like clockwork in game. Again, these are tips that you can do without doing any drills or any ball handling right now and be a better ball handler and break more ankles tonight. Don't forget, if you wanna shoot like a pro, you gotta train like a pro. So go ahead and hit the link in the description down below. You can get free instant access to the Pro Class Pro shooting pack. This is a shooting workout that's put together by some of the best athletes on the planet, guys like Damian Lillard, Chris Paul, CJ McCollum, just to name a few, and it's gonna help turbocharge your jumper immediately. So go ahead and pick that up because it's 100% free. All right, you know what to do. If this video helped you out, hit the like button. If you're new to ShotMechanics, hit that subscribe button, ding the bell notifications. We put out videos every single week, and they're all gonna get you better. I guarantee it. All right, again, I'm Coach Colin Castello from ShotMechanics Basketball. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, splash on. Buckets! Hey-oh!